This episode features an injured animal.
Wanderer's Journal, Episode 6, Creature.
Okay, I'm here to help, okay? Just let me... God, why must you make this harder than it has to be, you absolute... God, would you just hold still? There.
Oh, God. It's just a journal. Would you give me some... Marigold! Sorry. Marigold. I just listened to your last entry, and it seems like you heard a bit of my, first aid attempts. I imagine that wasn't terribly comforting, but I'm okay. A bit scraped up, but okay. And so is the creature, if you're wondering. Got a nasty gash, along with some splinters that definitely didn't help ease the pain. I'm sure the dust from all the thrashing was quite irritating as well, but I managed to fix that up. Once it realized I wasn't trying to hurt it, it stayed quite still. Quite the intelligent beast, aren't you? It still squirmed a bit, but I imagine most people would have to, poor thing. It won't leave me now, so we'll see how long that lasts. I'm glad it seems like you're okay too. The last thing I heard before Creature nearly scared me to death was... Oh, come on, what in the world happened over there? You aren't in any danger, are you? Or hurt? I know this is a hypocritical thing for me to ask, but respond soon, please. You quite honestly, you scared me. Hey, don't, stop!
Oh, thank the gods you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. Congrats on your new friend. Sounds like quite the expressive thing. I hope they keep you good company. Though, and I don't mean to be rude to you, Creature, I'm sure you're lovely, I'd still be careful. Sometimes creatures have big swings in temperament and can go from friendly to hostile very quickly. What sort of creature is it anyway? It definitely sounds. And you mentioned, or I assumed anyway, that the golden ooze was its blood? Maybe if you tell me more about it, I'll be able to make some guesses about what it may be like, so that you can stay safe. Right now, the best advice I can give is, stay away from its teeth. Just in case.
I wasn't planning on getting anywhere near its teeth, thank you. Don't worry about me, Marigold. And as for the creature, it's certainly a creature. I can't say I've seen something like it either. I'm not the best at painting pictures. You'll have to see it for yourself someday, I suppose. Assuming it stays with me for that long, that is. Right now, it's... Yes, I know you're upset at me. No need to make a fuss. It's trying to cope with not being allowed to chew its own leg off. It seems annoyed more than anything, so I think I'm safe for now. But, hey, you never... Enough of that. What happened to you over there? It sounds like you're okay now, thankfully, but gods, in your previous entry, you were screaming like you were dying. It scared me.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I got distracted. Yes, I am okay. It just never occurred to me that the sun might be painful. I grew up in a place without a lot of direct sunlight. The forest is too dense around the glade I came from, and most people don't even live above ground at all, so I'm assuming my eyes just aren't accustomed to direct sunlight. The forest thinned out enough for the sun to show itself to me entirely. And it just caught me off guard. I managed to get myself out of the sun, and I've been walking along the shade. I quite like the sun, though, even if it hurts my eyes. It's warm.
Oh. I'm relieved nothing bad happened, but I'm sorry to hear about your eyes. Perhaps they'll get used to the sunlight as time goes on. And if not, I'm sure you'll find something that'll help you travel comfortably. You aren't the only person out there who isn't a big fan of sunlight.
That's relieving to hear. I'm really excited to spend many days in the sun. Maybe I can have a garden. I've read about all sorts of plants and flowers. We didn't have very many where I came from for various reasons, but they've always sounded so fascinating and very pretty. I want to have a very pretty garden.
Sounds like you gave yourself a fitting pseudonym then. That's a very excellent goal to have, Marigold. Perhaps you could plant some things that are actually safe to eat, too.
The plants I'm carrying with me are safe to eat. I made sure of it by eating them. That is a very excellent idea, though. You'll have to come see it once it's in full bloom.
Yes, of course. I would love that. You can tell me all about your gardening secrets. I myself never had much luck with that sort of thing. I am, however, a decent cook. I could make something out of the fresh vegetables in your garden if you'd like.
I didn't know you could cook. That would be excellent. And if I teach you about gardening, then you have to teach me about cooking. Cooking it's one of those things I never got really interested in. It feels so tame when compared to learning about the world itself.
I'm not by any means a proper chef, but I'd argue that food says a lot about people and where they come from. For example, the fact that you ate bugs clearly tells me that your people have no idea what real food is.
Hey, maybe you wouldn't think that if your bugs weren't so tiny. No wonder you don't eat them. You wouldn't be able to catch enough.
Yes, I suppose you got me there. But I would love to teach you how to cook. Or try to, anyway. I'm not sure if I'd make the best teacher.
I'll be happy to learn anything you know to share. Oh, and Creature is invited too, of course, if they stay your friend.
Yes, I think they'll appreciate that greatly. But for now, I think they're quite exhausted. We both are, I think.
Don't let me keep you. Both of you are at least a bit hurt, right? You both need to rest.
I know. Thank you for your concern, Marigold. I'll say goodbye now. I'll speak to you again soon.
Goodbye, Pluto.
You nearly killed me. Fine, but you better not get used to this.
This episode of Wanderer's Journal featured the voices of Tal Minear as Marigold, Janet G. as Pluto, and Elisabeth Allen as Creature. Audio engineering and sound design is by José Machado. The cover art is by CJ Tanwan, and the theme music is by Eyre. It was written by Timothy Rafael and produced by Lumi Oakes. Follow us on social media and support us through the links in the episode description. Transcripts are available on our website at wanderersjournal.info. Thank you for listening.